All right. Just did something that I want to share with you. I'm apologizing for the noise in the background. It is my mushroom dryer because it just came from a hunt. Now, I have done this whole internet lifestyle for quite some time. And during that time, I've learned a lot, right? So I just wanted to share with you what I just did right now. Let me actually just open this for you so that I don't have to do that when we are talking. Let's see, like that, maybe. So, I run this group of, let's just call them myco enthusiasts, right? That's actually a good word. Myco enthusiasts. So, these people like magic mushrooms. They like the mushrooms and what they can offer them. Now, I wanted to create a community with those kind of people, and so we created this Facebook group, and that just grew exponentially. Right now, we're 5,600 plus members, with a bunch coming in every single day. Especially now because we're in the middle of the season, and that is always a kind of a hectic time for us. But the thing is, in that group, I wanted to add value, and I wanted to have something back for my time because I created a lot of resources and a lot of value for that group. So I created a field guide. That's what's gonna show up here. The field guide is basically just that. It will go through everything that you need to know within this shroom. Fun fact, I created this in one day. It took me one day because I was microdosing and I was very focused. That's what happens. That's one of the things that you can expect. Expect is probably the wrong word because a lot of people use these things for different reasons, and for some reason I have not seen a lot of people that got the results I got. But I do believe that is because of my life experience and also what I've learned. So they could probably get those same experiences if I was there to guide them through the experience itself and just seed some seeds. But what I did now is that I created a workshop, and you can see here, sometimes live workshop. Sometimes we arrange events and workshops around this lifestyle. If you want to learn more, you can keep yourself updated here, and then this link right here, torseppola.com/classes. That takes them to this page, right? And right here, Norwegian, hunting for magic, how to localize and identify psilocybin lanceata in a safe and secure way, I guess. Now, if you go into this, see that I have a date. You can go in here and you can sign up. Price, we have the date and time, location, and what this is. Everything set up so that they can just buy it. Now, why am I showing this to you? Well, it's quite simple if you think about it. You have a tribe, you have a community of people. It does not matter what kind of a topic it is, as long as you're actually providing value to the community. Because people can see straight through the whole salesy kind of pitchy all the time mentioning everyone because you have something to sell. People see that all the time. So this community is based 100% of value, and we have grown that. When I joined, because I didn't start the community, I joined and was about 40 people. I would say between 40 and 200, right? I saw that I could do something with my knowledge, which was simply that, to keep it very specific on one topic, then delivered value on that topic to the people coming into it. So depending on their level of knowledge, you just give them value that will help them further along on their journey, right? So here we see a lot of beginners, and a field guide in that would be a very logical thing, right? So when this is just growing, we created some questions just as they come in. Do you agree not to post anything about sales and stuff because this is an illegal substance? We're using the whole liberty of speech here. We're educating and preventing harm. Harm reduction. That is the whole goal of the group. So those simple questions, and then being very clear about that. If they don't answer, we don't admit. So we have basically a 50% denial rate, but we have 80% activity across all 5,000 plus members, 5,600 plus members. So there's a lot of appreciation for the group because we took those steps to really ensure that they were going to get that. Now, the reason I'm really pointing this out is because a lot of people will not see that. A lot of people will just go in there saying, I'm going live, and now we're going to do that, and I'm going to do this. I think I've been live 2 times in that group since I started, and I don't know how much money have come through this, but the book, the field guide, it's 14 euros. 14 euros banked about, I want to say, 200 euros just last month. So it's a very nice side income, right? I didn't do anything. I just created once, and then that traffic is just going to continue to grow. Now, in that same guide, I just added the live workshop. And I know for a fact that anything that I add to that guide, people will see. Because it links to 2 other lead generators, which is like, here is some stuff on law of attraction. Here is something on spirituality. Here is something about the science behind all that stuff and how you can use psychedelics to take advantage, more or less. And I see the number of visitors, and I see the number of opt-ins. And every single day, I get emails about people signing in. So I know that people are taking the entire route, right? But it all started with that group. Now I just added an offer for 7 people, 250 euros, where we meet physically. And I will not recommend going that low on a price, actually, because it's your time. There's a lot of effort. I'm doing that this cheap because it's a test. It's a pilot program. It's just to see if it works. And if it does, great. But I have had feedback from other people I took out into the field where they say that they have never experienced a sense of calm like this, a sense of presence. And the effect they had on the mentality overall was just priceless. So with that, and with everything that I want to give in this group, I know that 250 euros is going to be a steal because I just sold that same thing for 20,000 euros a few months ago. So it's extremely valuable. And that's why we always say that you want to provide value to the point where it hurts. This hurts a little bit too much, but I know it's going to change lives, and I know it's going to be fantastic. The whole point of this video is that if you want to do something that's just going to start that freedom, start a Facebook group within a very specific thing. I'm saying specific because the Facebook group that I created, or that we created, it's called Norwegian Flame, which means Norwegian, duh, and also flame, which is psilocybin lanceata, or liberty cap. Everyone in Norway knows what that is, so Norwegian Flame is just a very obvious thing as to what that group is about. And then we don't post anything other than that. People who come from that. That's it. And then from there, you have people who are open-minded, because that's the genius part about this. People who are interested in that topic are more malleable towards other topics, like freedom or liberty of speech or just justice and gratitude overall. So find that one common denominator in your thing, and then create one thing that is focused on that. It doesn't have to be a Facebook group. It could be a Discord server. It could be whatever. But start to focus on providing value in that space, and then focus on that. This took 3 years, and now we are at 5,600. But by the end of this year, I think we're going to hit 8,000. And by the end of next year, probably 14,000, and so on. We have a graph. We have the data. So that's what I want to share. That was 8 minutes, but damn. It's very good and valuable information if you want to do anything that is going to provide you freedom, because it's going to remove that whole limitation on you, all right? When you see that this works, it's going to unleash something, and your creativity is all that is limiting you in terms of what you can do. I can literally send one email right now, and I know who bought this. So I can send one email to people who bought, but I can send one message to 5,600 plus members saying that we're going to have a very exclusive festival for 100 people. It's this admission cost, meet up at this place at this time. So sky's the limit. Have fun, all right? Enjoy this, because it's you. You're the brand. Just understand that it's possible, and then deliver value from your authentic self. Don't try to put a mask up on what you are. Just do what you need to do in order to provide the best authentic value that you can to the people who needs your help in the topic that you selected. All right, have a fantastic day. Take care of your freaking family, and I will see you in the next one.